Hello, good morning. We're back in the Care and Conversation studio, live from the Care Show in London, and we have special guest with us. Ian, how are you doing?
I'm very well. I've obviously lost the big Ian. Oh, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just Ian now.
Medium Ian? Medium Ian, if you want. Yeah, you like
yeah,
yourself,
the artist formerly known as Big Ian. Yeah, we'll go with that.
How are you finding the show?
I have been a host and a keynote speaker at Care Show for about 10 years now, and yesterday I had more fun than I've ever had. I don't know whether it's because the place feels tighter, it's nice and square and tight, it's not as hard to get lost for somebody with zero sense of direction. I met a load of people who I know off LinkedIn, they know me off LinkedIn, and they just came up and we just got talking. I made some new friendships yesterday, some new connections, met some ridiculously clever people yesterday. Anna Richardson was lovely in the Care keynote. Well, spent the day with her, keeping her on the straight and narrow. It was just a beautiful day, and I just think it's got a real nice vibe about it this year. Really good.
What amazes me about it always seems to be a little bit better, and you sort of think, how are they going to take it to the next? And they always seem to come up with a new way, something different. New interesting speakers this year.
I think X+1 is a problem, where you think, right, today is X, next time we've got to do X+1.
Yeah.
And that beats you up, because you go into the same well with less water in it, and the water's further away, and that's harder and harder and harder. I always believe that you should maintain a quality, right, and don't head for this perfection thing, because that really is the enemy of very good. But they do seem to just shave little bits here, just sand off a little bit here, really good. I think one thing that is an obvious change that I think will happen by the time we get to Birmingham is the age of people speaking. I had 3 young people in the 30 under 30 talk yesterday who were incredible. And I didn't see many people in their 30s speaking yesterday. I sure as hell never saw anyone in their 20s speaking. And if we're talking about the future of care, we seem to be listening to a lot of people who won't be there to see it.
Yeah.
So I can't help thinking we need to be listening to the current generation of care, and then to get them to inspire the next generation of care. And I would have some young people from schools come here. Why aren't schools and sixth forms and colleges and universities here to see, right, care is a career? And I think that would be really, really exciting. So the 30 under 30, yesterday, I had 3 of them. I looked into one lad called Donaghy's eyes, right? And as a dad, I just thought, how proud must somebody's parent be of you? And at one point, I just looked in his eyes. I said, looking into your eyes, Bonnie lad, is like staring into a blast furnace. He was that on fire, that alive. He's 26, director of his own care company, employing people, working hard. Honestly, it was amazing. The other 2 were amazing. Honestly, what an inspirational. They inspired me.
Yeah. So, maybe a stage for under 30s or something like that.
I'm hosting the 30 under 30 awards.
Yeah. At Birmingham, or is
that's
that?
At Birmingham.
Yeah, it's at Birmingham.
That's at Birmingham, which will be amazing. But I just think we need to have more of a voice. More of a voice. To have a 3 in the 10s column, or a 2 in the 10s column, or a 1 in the 10s column. Because they came up with some ideas how they could inspire me if I was 10, or me if I was 15. And they were so full of ideas. Why don't we ask? And I think that's what we've got to do. An improvement for the future would be to bring generations together.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Interesting. Okay, cool, lovely. So you got a couple of other things going on that we wanted to talk about?
Yeah, well, we did the graveyard shift in the keynote theatre.
Yeah.
We thought, right, this is going to be a great session, but is there going to be anyone there? It started at 25.
Especially given it was very hot yesterday.
It was very hot. I never realised how hot it was till we get outside, because there's no windows or anything in this place. We did 30 game-changing ideas in 30 minutes. Myself and 5 care providers, experts in their field, people who have walked the walk and seen what works and what doesn't work.
And now Ian is going to list all 30 ideas in 30 seconds. Go.
I could come up with a few. And the idea is you've got a minute each. and you throw a ball up in the air pretty much with an idea, and the audience decide, right, well, I think that's a great idea, so they grab it and put it in their pocket and take it away and try it. Or they think, that wouldn't quite work for my place, but it's a great idea. Or they think, that wouldn't work for my place. Or they think, that wouldn't work as it is, but if I take that idea and I mould it and make it fit my place, then that'll be amazing. And we had that session, and everyone was amazing. Like, so different, crazy ideas. Anything from putting blank pieces of paper, right, on the floor for a training day, and if you've got 30 people living in your home, put 30 big pieces of A3 paper, get everyone in your home, from the maintenance to people who make the beds to the cook to the manager to everybody, to the nurses, to write everything they know about that person on the piece of paper. Then they swap to the next person, then they swap to the next person. So you have a 360-degree pen picture of that person, because that person will be different to me if I'm doing the maintenance and putting new bulbs in, to if I'm making their beds, to if I'm, finding out what they like to eat, or if I'm delivering personal care. And all these little ideas, honestly, it was beautiful. Great session, well attended. It showed that people weren't all about getting out in the sunshine, and actually were here to find out how they can improve people's care, and that was amazing.
I like it, again, like just a little difference in the idea, a little different way of delivering something, a little bit different, like you say, you're not reinventing the whole thing, you're just changing something little.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, Dan, one of the guys from Agent Care, Rainer couldn't make it, so he just said, we use smaller jugs for water and drinks. We use smaller jugs that aren't as heavy, right, so that people can do their own drinks, because those great big jugs, they can't pick them up. Well, what?
And the
you
water
really
goes
a
bit stale as well, doesn't it?
So it's just there all the time.
Yeah.
Little things, tiny little things to make a big difference. So that was amazing. But the one good thing yesterday was I got to talk to a load of people, meet a load of people, ask them a load of questions, find out what they do. And that is why I enjoyed the Care Show yesterday more than ever before, because I could actually get out and see the people who I see on LinkedIn and who see me and engage all the time. And they went, hello. And it was 3D. It was beautiful.
Yeah, there's still a big place for that, isn't there? Just meeting people, and you can see that coming back offline and meeting people, and
totally.
It is different, isn't it? There is more to it and more things like that. So, and there was a final thing that you wanted to talk about.
Well, the final thing, it's going to be a big year.
Yeah,
a big year for Care, and I'm putting together a project, and it's going to impact everybody in Care. And it's called It's Not Just Care, It's My Career. I'm going to set up a load of green screens all over the country. I'm going to bring in a load of people, and we're going to create a campaign to show all of the faces of care, all of the ages, all of the attitudes, all of the colours, all of everyone that's there. And we're going to create a campaign that everyone in Care can use as a recruitment tool free of charge. Because money's tight, so I don't mind being a bit creative and having a few ideas. I know enough people. And so we're going to do this, and it's going to be a whole heap of fun, and it's going to premiere at Birmingham.
Nice.
It's Not Just Care, it's My Career. And I think it's going to rattle cages. I think it's going to get all over radio, all over telly, all over socials, and it's going to cost now.
And you'll give those bits of content to homes to use to
Why
promote.
Wouldn't you? If you've got great ideas, why sell them? I don't need money. I don't need money for stuff like that. I've got enough money. My kids have got shoes. There's food in my fridge, and I've got a roof over my head, and it's all paid for. I think the trick now is, when you get to a certain point in life, you're all about looking after yourself. And I don't know at what age it happens, but there is a point where you just think, there's a seesaw and it goes off, and you just think, right, well, I tell you what, that's enough about me. Let's see how we can help what we leave behind. And that's why it's so important to me for us to find the next generation, because they're V2.0s. They're upgrades on so many of us. They view the world differently, and could just transform Care. There is one thing that worries me, though. I think we need some training for the younger generation in how to have a conversation with somebody older, because a lot of them had 2 years where they didn't speak to people other than online. There's a lot of people just talk to their friends on phones or messages or DMs or something. And I think we need to go away from the technology to the hands-on, to the one-to-one. There's a lot of AI in this building, a lot of AI. And do you know what? Sometimes I just want a bit of I. Just a bit of I, a bit of common sense. And if we can get some of these younger people and say, right, I am going to show you how to speak with people.
A conversation workshop.
A conversation workshop and how to do it. And I really do think there's a hole there, and I think it would be a good thing for people coming from overseas with English as a second language. Conversation workshops, little tricks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Little things. And those little things could be such a fantastic toolkit to make somebody feel like they matter more. If the way I talk to somebody shows them how much they matter more, well, that's a beautiful thing. And you want to do it more because you want to see their eyes light up. And I saw a lot of eyes lit up yesterday, and it was wonderful.
So a lot going on then, Ian.
It's all good. And
all
do you know
good.
what? I feel more alive than ever. Seriously, at 54 going on 55, I feel more alive. I'm leaping out of bed, having a lovely time.
You don't look a day over 52, mate.
Well, well, I was in a care home last week and making a film in a care home last week. And try this, York. This lady came up to me. She stroked my arm and she went, "So, how long have you lived here?" There you go. There's my day ruined, but my wife and my daughter laughing their heads off like you don't want to know. Awful. And another woman in a care home, leant over, patted my leg, having a cup of tea, and she went, "Big Ian, you have second husband written all over you." There you go. And my wife's all up for a free transfer anytime she wants to come running. So as you can see, I'm going into day 2 here, hosting the Care Keynote all day. Got some fantastic people. We've got David Badale guesting. It's going to be a real special day. Come along and see us in the Care Keynote. You're always welcome. And sit down in the front. Don't just sit at the back. Oh, why do they do that?
So we've got some fun questions
not the stupid
for you.
questions.
So,
not the stupid questions.
you're,
Every year, stupid questions. What milk do you like? Did you have a takeaway with a plate? What stupid questions is he asking now? Honestly, he's meant to be a serious filmmaker and he asks stupid questions.
Toilet roll, over or under?
Ah, well, there we go. Right, mate. Right. My son's been away to Malaga, right, for four days. And for 4 days, all the toilet rolls were right. So they go over that way.
Yeah,
so,
the correct
way, right? He comes back, they're all the other way. What you say is, it's beard, not mullet.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, that's what it is. Beard, not mullet. So that's not a stupid question. That's a very sensible question that should be answered and should be everywhere and should be heard by every 18-year-old lad who lives in a gym and plays basketball all the time. The toilet roll's wrong way around, and that's even if you've changed it. Don't get me started.
What if you're a sandwich, what type of sandwich would you be?
Big.
Big,
meaty and delicious. There you go. All good. As one of my mates I used to work with in schools, he used to go at the sandwich shop every day. He used to go, "Ham sandwich, please. No grass." No grass. He hated salad that much.
Top karaoke song.
Oh, well, I used to run karaoke. I ran the very first karaoke night in York.
Doesn't surprise me at all, Ian. Doesn't surprise me.
My favourite karaoke song? Well, I'm a singer, so I used to sing them all. But I used to have to do horrible duets with lasses who got up. And they went, "Oh, can I do a duet with you?" And I used to have to do some horrible duets. But my favourite personal song, I adore Edge of Heaven by Wham.
Okay.
Edge of Heaven, which was their last song. Or Careless Whisper. 4 chords. Yeah. 4 chords, truly delicious. Wrote it when he was 15. Guilty Feet have got no rhythm.
Thank you. Right, well, there we go.
Good to see you. Good to see all of you. Always do a top job. Bless you.
Thank you.
All
nice
the best.
to see you, Ian. Thank you. We'll be back shortly.